Hey everybody, Chris here. In crypto news today, we've got Dogecoin pumping, but there's a warning for Dogecoin holders. Be careful what you do with your Doge. We have Bitcoin price targets. We've got Three Arrows Capital yachts and mansions. We've got Ethereum, but also Polygon and Avalanche and Algorand and what's happening with the so-called ETH killers. And we have the latest on Twitter and Elon Musk. So all of that and more in today's video of crypto news. As always, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the little notification bell so that you can be notified when my new videos come out and when I go live. We'll be live streaming again Friday night, 7 o'clock Boston time. Going to talk about the trading of cryptos over the weekend coming up because next week is looking like there could be some negative news, but it could all be priced in. We're going to talk about that Friday night at 7 o'clock. So please be sure to tune in. So let's get to the news and what's going on with Dogecoin. So we'll start by looking right here at the Dogecoin chart and Dogecoin trading yesterday, late and overnight. We had positive trading up over 7 cents. Once it hit over 7 cents, look at the volume ticked up. A lot of people buying Dogecoin. There's some talk about big whales and moving Dogecoin or selling Dogecoin. That was just Robinhood, I think, repositioning their Doge for their different cold storage wallets and whatever they're doing on their platform. That's all it was. Obviously, they weren't selling. We didn't see that reflected in the charts here. Great trading for Doge, and right now it looks like we're establishing a good higher trading level than what we were looking at yesterday when Doge was trading, at 666, and now we're at 733. So that's good. We like to see higher lows. But again, we're going to be talking about economics, what's going on next week. I'll get into that a little later. But I do have a warning, and I want to just talk about, well, first, here's the news article. Dogecoin shows signs of vigor. Doge target of 7.5 cents within range. Well, that article is now already old because Dogecoin did trade up over 7.5 cents. But they do talk about where Dogecoin could be happening in terms of overall market cap. Well over $9 billion now, still the 10th largest cryptocurrency, and broke the 6.9 cents resistance level. So we're past that, and we went past 7.5 cents. So with Dogecoin transactions surging, over 70,000 numbers changing hands. So that's the increase in volume we saw. More so, increased Doge transactions can also be indicative of a massive selling pressure as whales may strategically move their funds from cold wallets to crypto exchange addresses. So we see that movement of funds. I don't know if it's actually that, and certainly whales aren't staking Doge. Again, Doge is a proof of work cryptocurrency, not proof of stake. So there's really no staking of Doge. However, we've got this, and this is Binance announces rewards for Dogecoin users. You got to be careful with this. Binance has introduced a new series of locked staking activities that enable users to stake Dogecoin and earn APYs of up to 10%. What is this? Well, we've got this Binance, right? Binance Savings Welcome Bonus. So this is for people who haven't done their Earn program before, where you can take your Doge, you can do Bitcoin and Ethereum as well, but they're really pushing this Doge thing. And you can earn percentage if you just go into this program with your Dogecoin. Well, what have we learned over the past couple months, right? Get your coins off the exchanges. This percentage, I don't even see 10% on here. I see 2% and 1%. Do you really want to do that? Get your coins off of Binance. Don't put it into the, now I'm not a financial advisor. If you want to make it a little extra 1% or 2%, I guess you can do that. But for me, cryptocurrency investing is volatile enough. You can see a 1% or 2% swing in cryptocurrency in a matter of minutes. So putting it into this where Binance can then take your coins and they can lend them out to shorters and just, this kind of stuff just bothers me. Binance Savings, simple way to deposit and earn. They're just making money off of your crypto. Why should you give them that? Why should you give them the ability to make money off your crypto? Take your crypto, put it in your wallets, and keep it safe. Bitcoin price suddenly soars to nearly 24,000. Is 28,000 likely? So this article is talking about the intraday high, 23,600, this upswing that we have in cryptocurrencies. And now that we've seen this level, could Bitcoin potentially reclaim the $28,000 level before any backing and filling? So that's what that article is about. However, while one article is talking about Bitcoin to 28,000, another one is talking about Bitcoin crashing down to 13,000. That 13,000 number has been all over Twitter, and they're talking about before the end of the year. And what this article is talking about is a group of leading experts in the crypto industry, sort of survey about what could happen with Bitcoin. And many of them are talking about a continuation of crypto winter as recession fears continue, high interest rates, inflation continuing. Even if it comes down a little bit, it's still high inflation overall, and that Bitcoin could reach as low as $13,000 before the end of the year. So we'll talk about this again on Friday night, more about what's happening with these projections and what people are looking at, because there's a reason for that. We'll get to that. Three Arrows Capital, founders who cannot be trusted, and a $50 million yacht. New Three Arrows Capital bankruptcy filing sheds light on the crypto hedge fund's epic demise. Unbelievable. Kyle Davies and Jushu, founders of Three Arrows Capital, how they convinced so many platforms and so many people to give them millions and billions of dollars. I don't know what they were doing, what they were promising, and whatever, but they weren't just using all of that money in the crypto space. No. What they were doing is they were buying stuff for themselves and also transferring money into other businesses that they own outside of Three Arrows Capital. All of this is coming out now because they're in bankruptcy proceedings, and we've got, what do we have here? We've got Zhu and Kyle Davies had also reportedly made a down payment on a $50 million yacht, with the yacht to be delivered sometime in the next 2 months in Italy. We've got Zhu and his wife used company funds to buy 2 good-class bungalows, which refer to rare and expensive mansions in Singapore, for $35 million and $21 million apiece. So they did appear on a Zoom call in the first step of this bankruptcy proceeding, but they kept their cameras off. They were muted the whole time, sort of this, what they call prolonged radio silence. They didn't say anything. No one knows where they are, but they did call in to some proceeding, but didn't show their face and didn't say anything. So, in Zoom, I mean, who knows, right? But apparently that's what this says. Another warning, crypto exchange ZipMax. This is an Asian exchange. Freezes customer withdrawal. So here we go again, and yet another one. another cryptocurrency exchange halting customer withdrawals due to volatile market conditions. Again, what does this say to you? I know what it says to me. Get your crypto off the exchanges. Don't leave it on there because you don't know. You don't know what the next exchange could come along and could halt withdrawals. This is crazy times we're in now, and not your keys, not your crypto. That's all I can say about that. We have Ethereum. Ethereum is heading toward the merge, but we have Solana and Avalanche and Algorand are actually making great gains, and even Polkadot and Cardano. All of these are sometimes referred to as Ethereum killers because they offer similar features to the leading smart contract network, but at significantly lower costs. So while there's a lot of buzz about Ethereum going toward this merge, this transition from proof of work to proof of stake, so that Ethereum can essentially do everything on a proof of stake platform that Solana and Avalanche, Algorand are already doing, why would they be pumping? Hard to say why they're climbing like that, but they are. There is a bullish sentiment surrounding Ethereum, whose imminent shift to proof of stake through long-awaited update known as the merge appears to be increasing demand for ETH. It's generating optimistic sentiment more broadly across competing blockchains. So very interesting. I mean, there's room for more than one blockchain, right? And we're seeing that, especially with an increase in the use of Algorand, in relation to Bitcoin and the Lightning Network in El Salvador, other countries. Algo seems to be one of the blockchains of choice that they're using, which is great for Algo. But we also see Solana making gains, Matic making gains that I don't know in the long term how this is going to play out. Maybe you swing trade these. I don't know if they're long term or not. I believe in Ethereum. Again, this is my opinion, not financial advice, but that's what I'm invested in. Is I'm looking at Ethereum and Algorand, and I'm not investing in Solana and others. We'll see how that plays out long term. Finally, in the news, we've got Twitter. Twitter wins the first round against Elon Musk. What is that? Well, that was just that Twitter wanted a September hearing. Musk wanted to wait until February because he wanted to do more work on figuring out the Twitter bots and what percentages with this fire hose of data that him and his team have received. They think it's going to take longer to sift through all this and prepare for this legal case. The judge ruled that the trial would begin in October. No exact dates yet. They had to do this. This proceeding happened to be over Zoom because the judge got COVID, but she still presided over this preliminary hearing to figure out when the trial would happen, and it looks like it's going to be October. So Elon and his team have until October to put their case together of why he doesn't want to go through with the Twitter deal. This relates to crypto personally in terms of Dogecoin, I think, because Doge, we think that if Elon was running Twitter, that we think Dogecoin could probably be embedded into Twitter as a tipping mechanism across the board, as opposed to just using My Doge and So Doge, which is a pretty small corner of the whole Twitterverse. So this would be great, we all think, if Elon did actually take over Twitter, but it doesn't look like he really wants it, or he doesn't want it at $54.20. And maybe this is all just part of what's going to come, might be a negotiation at a lower price to see this through. But Twitter just seems like they think they've got a solid case of this deal going through at a share price of $54.20. So as I said earlier, Live stream Friday night, 7 o'clock Boston time. That's East Coast, United States. We're going to be talking about the upcoming trading of cryptocurrencies over the weekend and into next week, and what's going on with interest rates and the recession, or are we in a recession? We'll find out next week, I guess. And more economic news that could be weighing the markets down, but they're not showing signs of it today. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about Dogecoin and Bitcoin price targets and everything else going on with Elon and Twitter and Three Arrows Capital. Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.